I'm done from the community challenges issued by Pat from Nintendo Talk.
Alexi, I said no more questions!
Patrick, I said no more challenges! I've done 2 now. I've done hard mode and I've now completed Rags to Riches. And I needed to finish it because I'm a completionist. I had to finish it. Pat, I love you. I love what you do with the community and that sort of stuff, but I'm not going to participate in any other challenges.
Absolutely not.
That I foresee, because I think you'll probably be cooking up something else for 2024. But I'll explain more in just a bit. I just spent the last 2 hours trying to fish for 3 last fish that I needed to do to complete my Critterpedia, which I didn't need to do because I'm a fashionista. I need to complete the art museum, which I've done. But I needed to get that 3rd golden tool. And so I used 180 bait that I crafted myself, plus the hour. And thank you, Carolee, for opening up your island to let me in as a fellow Rags to Riches and channel member. Thank you. But I'll explain more as to why in just a bit. Now, before I forget, thank you to each and every one of you that have participated, whether it's sold something to me, or I've sold something to you, or you've come and signed my board. So thank you to the in excess of 40 people that have come along to my island. Thank you so much for participating. So thank you. Now let me switch to the game to show you where we're at with Alexi here, who has just, I guess, well, let's switch to this view with my little portrait there and Polaroid. This is my trophy room. I've done everything that I needed to do. I had Raymond as my very first smug villager. I've had Shino, and I still do have Shino. And I've also got Maple, who just arrived. So I've got 2 of the 3 obligated ones. I've got the recipes to craft the golden tools. I've earned them myself. I didn't actually buy them. I have worked and helped the community in that. But this is what I finished with. I've got the trophies, all 3 trophies. I'm inching towards my golden plaque, which again I didn't need to do. I finished the museum. I've collected all my fossils. And these are the other obligations that I needed to do. The one thing I do need to do to finish this off, and as I do that, I'll explain why I'm likely going to, if not guaranteed, opt out of the next challenge, is that it's just far too exclusive. So what I found is for every 1 person that's playing the game or the challenge, there's at least 1 or 2 that are not. And it kills me to say, you can't come to my village or you can't come to my island because I'm trying to look at the screen at the same time. And you can't visit because you're not playing the game. And I think that's, whilst the community challenges are fun, they're also in a way very exclusive. And I feel for those that want to play but can't. I can't even play with my wife, Mrs. G, because she's not allowed to come on my island. I can't go to hers.
You can invite anyone you want. Whatever, you can invite anyone you want.
Pat, I'm glad you said that. Oh, there's something else I wanted to add. And Pat, I'm asking this of you. If you decide to continue on with community challenges, are you okay there, Monty? Is to make it a little bit more inclusive if you can.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit. No, there's no limit.
So for those that can't give their island, for those that can't go and buy a new Switch just to start again, those that have something they want to keep but want to participate, have a special mode that allows them to do that. So they might want to pay a little bit extra if there's a fee involved, or some sort of label or tag that gives them slightly different rights but allows them to still play. It's a massive ask to ask someone to clear off their island. In fact, I killed off the original and OG Alexi, who had moved from the original island to this brand new one, and killed him off for this challenge. So I'm not bitter about it. I'm just saying there was a lot that was involved in doing so. So what I'm about to do now is I've got 14 million in my bank account. I'm meant to have 10, and the rules aren't very clear as to what you're supposed to do. Are you supposed to have paid off your loan completely or upgraded completely? I've done all of that. I'm making sure that I've got enough so that once I pay off my loans, I can say that I've still got 10 million, just in case there's any dispute. But here I go. So I'm going to deposit, I'll do a loan payment, pay from my savings. Let's go the full amount and let's watch Alexi celebrate. Woohoo! I finally finished paying off my very last loan. Now the next steps would be to upgrade. So admittedly, there's other games at the moment that have just been released in the name of Fae Farm, which I've been gorging on a lot. I've also been playing Dinkum. So if you do play either one of those games, please do hit that subscribe button to follow that sort of content. But that definitely will be keeping my attention. I'll definitely be playing Animal Crossing moving forward. I'll probably just look to complete this island a little bit more and maybe pretty it up a little bit, expand my storage. As for those of you that know me, I love to hoard things. I'm a hoarder. So I'm going to still chip away at this over the coming days, and do keep a watch out for a celebratory stream this coming weekend. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and quit, and I'll see you in just a little bit more. New day, fast forwarded, so almost the end of the month. I've got 2 more, on the topic of that, I've got 2 more bugs to catch to complete the Critterpedia for bugs as well. That's the dung beetle and the tarantula, both of which I can't catch because they both spawn during winter, and I can't go to someone else's island to catch that. So I have to wait until December in-game, which is another few months away. So I still want to complete that. Today's announcement, a visitor on the website, and guess what we have to do? We have to take them. Joy. Kick one of my villagers out. Speaking of campsite villagers, let's check to see who we have to take. No doubt it's going to be someone we don't want. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's... I think Mrs. G will like this one. It's Timbra. Cute little one. So I'm not going to bore you with the details of getting through this. Hopefully we can get Timbra in relatively quickly. Who are you going to knock off that I like? Oh, at least it's red and black. Red. Black. Of course it's black. One of the things I loathe about these things is that the constant having to take a villager and the time involved in what it takes. But I'll persevere. Right now, I've got stuff to do. See you, Timbra. Golden Rod, which I've just earned. It should be mailed to me right here. The Faraway Museum. Let's place that in our pocket and let us learn this little guy. Is it this one? Oh, there's Poofies playing at the moment. The Golden Rod. There we go. That is now learnt. And now... Oh, okay, Ken, what do you want? Let's say love is about to give you a high five and then pulls its hand back through its hair. And it happened to me. It could happen to you. So what do? You hit them with one of these. So there you go. Thanks, Ken, for interrupting my flow. So I'm going to craft a couple of the fishing rods that I've had in my pockets because I was fishing for so much. So there you go. And I have been saving this for this particular moment to be able to go to my Nook Mile points and claim the so there you go, 3 earned golden tools with 1 more almost there. It's raining treasure. There's another 40 to go, so it's probably another couple of days away. So hopefully by the end of this stream, the end of the stream that we're hoping to have as a celebratory one, a celebration, we'll be doing that. So I'm going to go and put one of these guys into my house to complete the set. So I do encourage you to come along to this weekend stream. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and you're part of that to follow progress for this game and others. There you go. 3 golden tools, all of what's needed, plus those villagers that I had to hunt down. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the like, do subscribe. Having said that, it's been a long time since I've said this. This is Alexi Giovani signing off, and until next time, see ya. And here's another video for you to watch there. And thank you to my channel members, AG Nation. Patrick, I said no more challenges!